What's up, guys? My name is Susana Grande. This fucking the chillest fucking interview, the chillest fucking Dexter review of them all. I should have fucking smoked a cigarette before this one because I've done like 3 takes and all of them ended up in me fucking sounding pissed off. So I'm just gonna try to simmer down, and instead of focusing on why I can't understand people disliking it, I'm gonna explain to you guys why I like it, and I would not be upset if it was the last episode. So. The ending, I understand, I guess, that people don't want it to be like that, where Harrison shoots Dexter and kills him. But for me, it kind of makes sense, everything with, like, him being disdainful to his father for pretty much the entire show. And, other than that, I loved the show, because something else that it brought back in New Blood, and it had for a couple seasons towards the later half of I think it was 7th and 8th season. It had that then of the original Dexter show. The mystery. Oh my fucking god! I have missed the true mystery, the true mystery of who was the killer and having to figure it out on your own. For a long time, I have missed that. So at first, I thought it was the global warming dick, but he was just exactly that. Now, I don't give a fuck about global warming. I'm kind of like pro-global warming, but, I'm going to call him a dick anyways, because he actually... He's an asshole, but not because he pollutes the earth. So I thought he was the killer, and the reason why I actually thought that was because afterwards, when I saw him, he acted very suspicious when... Angela talked to him, and it's just, I guess he wasn't it, because it turns out that it was Kurt. And I did predict that it was Kurt before they showed it, that they revealed it, because I figured it out pretty much. So, not the first time they showed the whole thing with the girl. As the first time they showed just his eyes and him shooting the first girl, because they didn't actually show who he was. But the first time you saw his eyes, I was like, yep, that's him, alright, that's Kurt. And I'm pretty fucking happy that I was able to predict Kurt being the killer. I'm pretty fucking proud of myself for that. Get a pat on the back for that one, buddy. But yeah, in this show, there is Deborah as kind of the same role as Harry, as a voice of reason. But in this voice of reason, she is not as convincing to Dexter as Harry, as a voice of reason, was for him in his head. It's what I'm noticing, actually. When he had Harry as a voice of reason in his head that showed up and talked to him, he listened much more than he does to Deborah as a voice of reason in his head. I wonder if that has to do something with the fact that she is his sister, and, he kind of always followed Harry's word based on the fact that Harry was the one who raised him, and he... kind of taught him the code and such and such. But yeah, I thought it was a really good fucking season. I really enjoyed the first kill room, the second and third. I think there was 3 kill rooms. I wish there would have been more, not gonna lie. But my favorite was definitely Kurt. Because, you get all the fucking heads. That was awesome. That was really fucking cool. When they showed all the heads that he had, like, as trophies, or, like, the bodies, from all the women, that was fucking cool. I fucking loved that. That was a really awesome visual. And, I'm a little tired. And what else did I love? I loved the, whole dynamic in the show. At first, I kind of had a little sliver of hoping that Dexter and Kurt would actually end up on good terms, but obviously Dexter killed his son for killing 5 people. It's just a shame. But, I mean, I thought it was really good. However, my buddy Pollock, he's going to have to ask me, because I'm pretty tired. So, and this time, I don't want you to just be like, no, blah, you know, ... like a teenager. I want you, Pollock, to actually interrogate me, because that way I'll actually remember some shit from the show as well. Because otherwise I will just forget everything basically. And there's things that you might remember that I don't, because you watched it more recently than me. And maybe you didn't. No, you didn't. How does that fucking work? How did I say that just now? You watched it more recently than me. What the fuck? That does not make any sense. I said that live on camera. See, I'm tired. All kinds of fucking things are rolling off my head. But yeah, I really fucking love it. Holy shit. It's a really 10 out of 10 fucking season. I don't know how I would rank it. The thing is, I think my ranking was the was the 8th one? Yeah, I said the last one was my favorite, right? On the camera. So 8, 6, 1. No, 8, 6, 3, 1. Probably 4 now that I think of it. 2, 5, 7. I think I've done all of them now. And New Blood. Why did I not rate? No, did I love the 5th season? I need to watch back to make my actual ranking. I don't remember. I'm gonna drink some tea. It's kind of getting cold and dry, so my throat is really sensitive to that. Yeah, I need to drink some tea. But I'm gonna have a little smoky poo before that. Gonna check out what people are doing on VR chat and take it easy. Yep. Later.